Good evening, students. Today we are going to start this new chapter, integers. So let's start the class. To start the chapter, today in this class I have taken 3 points that we will discuss. What are integers, ordering of integers, and absolute value of integers. This chapter you are getting first in class 6. Means you have not got in class 5. So this is a new chapter. So understand it properly. Now let us discuss what are integers. Means what I'll tell you what are integers. Which type of numbers are called integers. Now students, we know what are natural numbers and what are whole numbers. Natural numbers are all the counting numbers and whole numbers consist from 0 and all the counting numbers. And we have studied the properties also. So we have seen that in previous chapter, lesson 4, in closure property of subtraction, when we subtract 4 from 5, we get 1. Means if we subtract two natural numbers or if we subtract two whole numbers, we are getting another whole number. It was like that, na? But if you subtract, now if you change the case of subtraction, like you are subtracting 5 from 4, now what is the result? The result it was called indefinite. Means it did not have any name before. So to represent this kind of numbers, we have taken out a set of numbers which are called integers. So we have thought to expand the whole number system. So in our whole number system, how was the whole number line? The number line was like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. But we have thought of expanding the number line in this side itself. Sorry, my line is not straight. In this side itself. So here we have tried to set some numbers. So those including all these are called integers. I have written here the set of positive and negative numbers along with 0 are called integers. Okay, it was negative and it is positive. So this is called positive number, this is called negative number, and now it is no more indefinite. If we have represented this, and how we will write? Here we will write -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. So this is how we represent integers on the number line. 0 is there, this side all the positive integers and this side all the negative integers. Okay, so the positive and the negative numbers along with 0 are called integers. See, I have drawn a number line. On the right side of your number line will be the positive integers, and the left side of your number line will be the negative integers, and in between there will be 0. Okay students, now next is the second topic is ordering of integers. The second topic is ordering of integers. Ordering of integers means which is smaller and which is bigger. So I want you all to know that every number, suppose here this 1, the left side is always smaller than this number and the right side of this number is always greater than the number. Okay, means I have taken 1, so the left side of 1 is 0 and the right side of 1 is 2. So if you take any number, the left side will be the smaller number from this and the right side will be the greater number than this. Okay, so if 1 I am writing, so the smaller number is 0 and the greater number is 2. Okay, this is the left number, this is the right number. Now let us take -1. I am taking -1. So -1, the left number is -2. So this -2 is smaller than -1 and the right number is which one? 0. So 0 is greater than, 0 is the right number, so 0 is greater than minus 1 and minus 2 is smaller than minus 1. Okay, one more thing I'd like to tell you, that all the positive numbers are greater than 0. Okay, all the positive numbers are greater than 0, but all the negative numbers are smaller than 0. Okay, these all the negative numbers are smaller than 0, because 0's right side is the positive numbers and 0's left side we get the negative numbers. So these are the 2 points that you'll have to remember. All the positive numbers are greater than 0 because all the positive numbers are on the right side, and all the negative numbers are smaller than 0 because all the negative numbers are left of 0. So like this is called ordering of numbers. So this will be same in all the condition, means all the numbers. Next is absolute value of integers. So what do you mean by absolute value? Absolute value means the value of an integer regardless of its sign. So what do you mean by this? The meaning is, absolute value means, suppose I am giving an integer minus 3 and I am telling you to take out the absolute value of minus 3. So to take out the absolute value of minus 3, you will place 2 bars here. So this is the sign. This is the symbol of absolute value. Okay, the symbol of absolute values are 2 bars on each side of the number. Now what is the absolute value of minus 3? Absolute value of minus 3 is 3 regardless of its sign. Means if any sign is there, it will be changed. Means minus will become plus. Only negative. Now if I tell you find the absolute value of 3. Okay, here you don't have any negative sign. The absolute value of 3 will be only 3. Means plus 3 will not change into minus 3, but minus 3 will change into plus 3. Means negative sign, if it is there inside the bar, it will change into positive. But positive will remain positive as it is. So this is called absolute value. Any number, if I take minus 100, absolute value of minus 100 is 100. If I tell you 999, so absolute value of 999 is only 999. So this is today's class. I have explained you integers, ordering of integers. This is very much important. Many students make mistake, and the absolute value of integers. Next, now we will do exercise 5.1.